Hello, hello. We're doing the roulette show. We're doing the roulette show. I am here. I am here. Let me just get the music up. There we go. Hi, it's Tardis Wiki Roulette. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do this at the regular time. I appreciate all of you messaging me to let me know that you can't attend. It's been really good for my mental health. I really appreciate that, guys. Why don't we get started with the stream? Hang on, let me just pin the Discord. Join the Discord, by the way. All right, let's go. Let's begin, I guess. So firstly, we have a new page, names for the Time Lords. I will pop that on the wheel immediately. Oh dear. God damn it. What other suggestions do we have, guys? What have we got? What do we have? Canonicity. That's a good one. I'll put that one on. Put that one on the wheel. Observer effect. That's also a good one. Observer effect. A world of pure unimagination. Short music. Short story. That's a good one. Okay. That's a nice one. Is that the Infinity Train? It might be. I don't know. I can't hear the music. It's just playing on a playlist on VLC that I can't hear. It might be. It's very well might be. It's entirely possible. You missed the wheel. I missed the wheel too. I missed the wheel too. Haven't we done that? We might have, but I don't know. I might be able to find a new angle on it. It's fine. There's only so many articles, you know what I mean? Which I will be discussing later on, by the way. Let's see. Quantum physics. I'll put that one on. Trying to remember the pages we suggested last time now. Oh no. Oh no. Just try and remember. Just don't even bother. Just think of whatever comes into your head and it will be fine. Trust me. It will all be fine. What ones haven't we done yet, Alan? He hasn't. I know. I'm only 110,000 articles. There's barely any, and yet, I need more suggestions. So let's get it popping. Why don't we? Why don't we just do that? Hold on, let me just pop this in here. And now we have Alan. Alan is on screen. Everyone say hello to Alan. Did you catch the Dalek Chronicle suggestion? I will put that one on. Without the that's important. Okay. Good to know that that's important. Otherwise, you'd get the real world page. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, yes, I thought I took. But what else have we got? Because I'll just start spinning the wheel in a minute, even though we don't really have enough. I binge the whole series one in a day. Okay, so yeah, if we have any more results, then I would be happy to take them. Otherwise, the show literally can't progress, and I'll just be sitting here. Gunga Din 2000. Isn't Gunga Din like a racial slur? Isn't it? I don't know. I've heard my mom use it in a racist context before. As it so happens, yes. Oh, okay. Okay. That's what she used to call my friends who weren't white. which was most of them because I grew up in Tower Hamlets. Oh dear. Hi Moosey. I'm glad you're alive. Why don't you give some suggestions for the wiki stream? I am in such a weird place today, guys. I gotta say, I watched. Boom came out, and like I loved Boom. Boom was like the best episode of Doctor Who in years. But for some reason, like now I just feel empty. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like post-nut clarity or some shit. I don't know. The what? Space Lord, have we done Space Lord? We have not done Space Lord, and I'm kind of curious as to what Space Lord is, so let's do Space Lord. And it also allows me to clean up the wheel a bit, which is even better. The Lefar key. Okay, post-boom clarity. Yeah, I have post-boom clarity. Absolutely, that's what it is. It's a mid-Moffat episode, not his best. 8 out of 10. That is the most Moffat statement ever. It's mid, 8 out of 10. What have I misspelt? What have I misspelt? Aren't those the same word? What am I missing there? Oh, I get it. There you go. There you go. It's fixed. I fixed the red notes. I see that one too. Oh, I appreciate you guys putting them in parentheses, by the way. Makes it way easier for me to like catch them. Mavity. Mavity's a good one. I like that. I like that. Let's pop another random page in there. Average equals mid. Yeah. I suppose that is true. An average for Moffat is an 8 out of 10. Yes, that is true. I don't know. So for me, it's like I worry that it's not enough. Like, cause okay, so like even Faries was catastrophizing the other day about like how bad the ratings are right now, and now there's like Whotubers getting sent like cease and desist letters by the BBC just for like making reviews and shit. Meanwhile, people like Nerdrotic and shit are making bank, and as a baby Whotuber, it's just an incredibly fucking depressing situation to like have to overlook. Because, like, I love Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who more than anything else in the world. But, like, I have to also confront the fact that it's becoming increasingly, like, a very, very, very niche thing. Average BBC moment. Yeah, like, exactly. While all of the top videos in the Doctor Who search term are, like, ones that Photoshop Shooty Gatwa to look like a demon and have the words woke and garbage on them, they're going after Harbo Holmes and Mr. TARDIS. Like, it's absolutely insane. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't know. It kind of feels like a bit of a societal collapse, to be honest. I'm really interested in your opinions on Boom, by the way. I'm really interested in it. Because you're probably right, it probably does completely misunderstand the military-industrial complex. We can get into that at some point, I'm sure. You know what, I should canonize Nerdrotic and put him in a really unflattering way so that his TARDIS Wiki page documents his scumminess. What, isn't he like a crack dealer? Wasn't he like a crack dealer before he was a YouTuber? He's a bad dude. He's like a really bad dude. So what I was thinking was, as a way to like, as I kind of view it too, there's this way. I can either like get depressed on that and like just not make content because I'm fucking depressed, right? Or I can keep making the Who content, like, and nothing but the Who content, and hope that it works out even though all evidence is suggesting that it fucking won't. Or I can take a third option, and the third option would be I keep doing the TARDIS Wiki Roulette, I keep doing Doctor Who from scratch, and I expand the Roulette streams, basically, because the Roulette streams seem to be what, like, you people really enjoy. And, oh, there's some more, by the way. Mavity redirects to gravity. Does it? That's amazing. Mavity term. Okay, I will grab that in. But I was thinking, like, because I love the Wiki Roulette concept. I think the Wiki Roulette concept is probably the best idea ever. Like, I didn't have it. Felicia had it. Felicia, you're a genius. Hey! His brain rottings are his videos are brain rot, and that's the thing. Like, I don't want to algorithmize and start making garbage. What I would rather, and like, yeah, I could do roulettes for other wikis. That's what I was gonna get to. Is like, I would love to do that, and I think I'm gonna start doing that. And I just wanted to make sure that you guys were like okay with that, basically, because like the people who watch the Tardis Wiki roulette, like, you guys are my core audience now, and God Lord knows, and that's the thing. You guys can point me to interesting wikis because I know you guys know more than I do about that shit. Like, here's the deal. You guys point me to places that I can make interesting content sent about, and I'll be the dumb, funny asshole, and you get fun content about it, and that's how we'll kind of make it work. Add Dr. Screw. I will add Dr. Screw. Absolutely. It would be a betrayal of the channel's ethics if I didn't add Dr. Screw. Okay, good. I'm actually feeling a lot better now that it seems that none of you are sending me death threats, and I'm gonna take that as a yes. There's no such page, I'm afraid. Fuck! That's disappointing. Dr. Screw is not canon. But yeah, in terms of Doctor Who and a future for Doctor Who, I honestly think that we just need to wait until the current clique of people are like out before it becomes like, before it has any shot of becoming like a big cultural thing again, because it feels like it's very much peddling on the past now, and that's sad to me. But that's just me. I don't know, like the fact that a mid-tier Moffat episode has been like hailed as the second coming should show you like what a bad situation we're in. And the fact that after the ratings came out, I'm seeing a lot of the same excuse making that I saw during the Chibnall era is also a bad sign. Because you know as well as I do, this fandom has a really big self-denial problem. And I don't know. So Doctor Who is double canon? I guess so. In regards to other wikis, the Jenny Everywhere wiki will be online soonish. That'd be a good one for roulette shenanigans. Yeah, you hit me up when that one's up and I'll absolutely do it. And that's the other thing too, is like, I'm more than happy to use this to promote you guys' wikis, because I know a lot of you edit stuff and would like to see like shine on them, and I'm happy to do that as well. Like, what I love about this show in particular is that this show is very collaborative. The relationship between me as the host, Alan as the wheel, and you as the audience is like, it's so interconnected. Like, you guys literally decide whether it's a good episode or not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that would be like a good move. I was tempted to suggest that one. What one? Doctor Screw. Do we have a page like Doctor Who parodies? I'll see. I'll see if we do. The wheel has a name now. Yeah, the wheel's name is Alan. They decided it. I don't know. You guys decide basically everything. Makes my life easier. I hate making decisions. Yeah, named after a canonical tweaker. Oh, the tweaker arc. I loved that. That was great. Let's see. And another thing, honestly, is like, I have a pretty old computer, and like, these streams are not that taxing on the computer. I tried doing the reaction stream yesterday, and number one, like, no one showed up, because why would you want to? And number two, my computer was like screaming at me by the end of that. I can do these for like quite a long time. So, we are the real absolutely we are. That's not true. I love Council of Geeks. Council of Geeks makes really good content. I don't want that to be interpreted as me throwing shade at Council of Geeks, because I would never. There's so many other people way more worthy of having shade thrown at them. Bruce Forsyth in universe is good. I bet it's good. Okay, I think we're about ready to spin this now, and Bruce Forsyth in universe. I'm just seeing if there's any more I need to hoover up real quick. If you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord, by the way. Because I would like to be doing... Oh, by the way, for those members of the Discord, I know we talked about maybe doing like fun activities and shit in the Discord. Start thinking of what you want to do, because I'm going to start being ready to do that. Because one thing I really want to do is a little bit less of the edited content, just because it's very time consuming, and honestly the return on watch time isn't as good as the wheel show. So, yeah. Start thinking of more activities you want to do in the Discord, because I'm going to have more time to do that stuff. Anyway, without further ado, I've done enough talking about channels and channel updates and stuff. I think it's time that we spin the wheel, don't you? Alan, are you ready to be spun? I know you won't say yeah, baby, because this isn't the right with stream, but are you ready to be spun? Oh, it's so chill. I love it. Thank you, Alan. I like that little right at the end there. That was beautiful. Make sure to put in universe, because that's the good one. Very good point. What did it land on, by the way? I missed that. This is off to a rip-roaring start. I also forgot to do the auto-remove. Because I'm a proper streamer. Okay, we're good. What was it? A world of pure unimagination. Let's see if that turns out to be a good start. A world of pure unimagination. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Let's take a look. Okie dokie. Ooh, it's a Jenny Everywhere thing. That's fun. Doctors, we have to stop the plane hitting the second tower. It's a fixed point in time. Oh dear, Donna's like, just save one. I love the idea of time forcing the Doctor and Donna to do something worse than 9/11. Good morning. Good morning, the time scales. Alright, A World of Pure Unimagination was the first short story in the Everywhere's Extraordinary Escapade series, published exclusively on the Cheshire House website on 31st of March 2024, written by Xavier Llewellyn and edited by Aristrad Swain, my boys! Ah! Ah! Oh, you wonderful babies! Oh! Oh! Joyous! Absolutely joyous. Always makes me happy to see you guys on here. The story was based upon the infamous Willie's chocolate experience inventing... Fucking hell, that was quick! Well done! In Glasgow, itself based upon the story of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It additionally incorporated various elements of the Doctor Who universe, such as Gevity, the Unravel, and the Hyperspace Tyrants. Are those all War in Heaven things? You silly sods. The latter two of which were licensed from Jamie H. Cowan and Aristrad Twain, respectively. Jenny Everywhere spends a day in the third universe, helping to mitigate the damage of the Unravel, during which she meets a pair of Pinguis, Bibendum, and Puff Tremaine on a snowy planet. Jenny gives the pair a device to help them get off the planet and is now in the mood for chocolate. Amazing! Amazing inciting incident. 10 out of 10. After this, Jenny shifts out of her current body and into the body of the Jenny Everywhere of another universe, as the universe resembled that of a film she watched as a child. After a moment of disorientation, Jenny notices that she's in a more Victorian and wet location than she expected. Ambiguously Germanic town. Fuck me. Okay, so to see the rest of what happens in this book, buy the book, because it was made by people who watch the stream and they are wonderful, and they deserve all of your money. Buy it. Buy a world of pure unimagination. Do it. Get it. There you go. There's my ad for you guys. We too are everywhere. The unravel will be a good one for the wheel once its page is done, but not yet. The summary doesn't explain this, but the penguins are aliens who look like marshmallows, hence the chocolate craving. It's free! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's free? Everyone download this book. Everyone get it. Get this book. I'm ordering you. I'm ordering you. Get the book. There, that's how I do ads. I'm very aggressive about it. There you go. Yeah, get the book. Get it. Anyway, let's spin the wheel again. That was good. That was a good one. That was a really good one to start with. Love a good strong start over here at the Tardis Wiki Roulette. Soon to be the Wiki Roulette. Oh man, I tell you what, guys. If we do switch to like Wiki Roulette as well and do more generalized shit, I could do like a fun intro that plays at the start of every show. We already have an overlay that we're working on that's a little bit more roulette based for this specific show, so that's going to be fun. Uncle Sam posted, but it's I want you to read the stream people's books. Hang on, I'll do that for you. I want you to read the stream people's books. There you go. There you go. Can't recommend everything enough. Check out the rest of the website too. Yeah, check out the rest of the website too. You're ordering me? That's not legal anymore. Yeah, it is. I give the orders around here. As I used to say, this is a dictatorship, not a democracy. Yeah, go on the website and download it though. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's good shit. It's good shit. I don't know. You guys make stuff. I want to be able to shine on you guys. I'm always excited when I see that credit come up. Alright, let's spin the wheel again. Is there a link to the website on the page, actually? Can I just check? Is there not? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to need a link for that so I can take a look. Right, let's take a look. Spinning the wheel! Let's spin the wheel. I got very excited there. At the bottom! Bottom of the page. Oh my god, we can get a link. We can get a link. People, we can get a link. We can get a link. And I get to make you wait a little bit longer for the wheel spin so that the anticipation builds up. It's actually all very calculated. Alright. So here's the link, okay? The CheshireHouse.wordpress.com. That's the CheshireHouse.wordpress.com. And then on there you go on to the world of pure unimagination. It's right here. This is what it's supposed to look like, okay? Get on there. Get this book for free. Apparently it's a free download. Yeah, you should do it. You should absolutely do it. So yeah, shout out to the Cheshire House, I guess. And definitely shout out to you two for making this incredible book. Right, let's go back to the wheel, shall we? We need to do another spin. It's very important that we do another spin. And it's also very important that I remove that option from the wheel. Okay. Who's ready for Alan to spin? I'm ready for Alan to spin. All hail the wheel. All hail the wheel. Let's go with this. Oh, that's a good choice, Alan. I like that. It's jaunty. It's jolly. It's jolly. For fuck's sake. Of course it had to be that. This had better be good. You better not have just snuck in an offensive term, or I'm gonna have to start choking motherfuckers. It's better be good. If this is just Lawrence Miles having a normal one. God damn it. Alright. It's not even like a fucking meeting. I hate you people sometimes. Racial Slur 2000 was an inhabitant of Dunfermline. He was a robot in the form of an 1850s stereotype of an East Asian man. All his dialogue was censored by Obverse management for being too racist. Well, I mean, it's a good thing that Obverse management did that then, isn't it? What is this? Who wrote this? Did one of you write this? The Crikey Town cancellations was the 10th and final story in the Boulevard Ball. What is Miss Snatch? Oh, okay, there's a character called Miss Snatcher. I know about what. Are you hissing at the cats? Okay. Spin the wheel again. Oh, we're back. Hi guys, we have returned. I noticed that none of you gave Alan your energy. He just had to defeat Vegeta all on his own. You should all be very ashamed of yourselves. Anyway, where were we? We were spinning the wheel, weren't we? Oh, we were looking up Bruce Forsyth. We were looking up Bruce Forsyth after you made me look up that horribly offensive thing that probably got this video demonetized, so thank you. Let's look. Bruce Forsyth in universe. Let's get back onto the stream. Then again, it was also my fault for putting it on the wheel in the first place. So, you know, I'll take that one. Let's put it on. Bruce Forsyth in universe. Yay, we're back. Okay, we should be back for the rest of the stream now. It should be good. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing. This one's gonna be a good one, I can already tell. All I had to do was threatening the wheel with war crimes. That'll do it. That'll do it. Sir Bruce Forsyth was an accomplished British actor and television presenter during the 20th, 21st, 22nd and 52nd centuries. Oh, that aged well. Okay. Bruce is a well-known celebrity by at least the 1960s. He was once won the competition Who's Got the Biggest Chin in Comics, beating among others Captain Britain and Desperate Dan. Forsyth's life and career continued right across the 21st century and into the start of the 22nd. The 11th Doctor accidentally brought Dermot O'Leary to the year 2111, where O'Leary was amazed to find Forsyth still alive and working at the BBC while not looking any older. By the 52nd century, Dory and Maldevar could not resist a bit of Brucey upon mentioning he watched Strictly, implying he was still performing. Okay, in 1968, the Palace Theatre had an act by Eric and Ernie in which Forsyth was impersonated. Fragmentary historical records of the year 4000 erroneously stated that Forsyth was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in 1977. That's really good. Stream didn't end, you can reconnect. It just does that sometimes, I don't know. Behind the scenes. Oh, I'm sorry it ended for you. Well, I mean, you should probably reconnect. I'm very sorry. Oh, hello, James. How's it going? Dermot and the doctors claimed that Forsyth was still alive and working by 2111 was a reference to the star's longevity. Of course, inevitably, Forsyth passed away in 2017. Forsyth's life in the 22nd century has never been contradicted by any other source. Oh dear. See, what's going to happen is, in 2050, he's going to reveal that he faked his death, you know, like Andy Kaufman did. And then he's just going to start making TV again. That's what's going to happen. It's fine. This doesn't have to be non-canon, guys. Damn you, YouTube is trying to keep us away from Alan or never be separated from Alan ever. I blame Ted too. Whatever just happened, it was definitely Ted's fault. You got wheel suggestions. Sick. Villain God. Yeah. Good suggestion. Good suggestion. Good suggestion. Just stick a random page on there first. And, Villain God. What else have we got? What else have we got? Villain God. The Skyboat song. Fantastic. And Anglican Marine. Good ones. Good ones. I don't suppose you can make the stream a bit louder? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Hold on. There you go. How's that? Better? Yeah, a bit more volume would be nice. Hold on. I can crank that up real quick. Is that better? Okay. Okay, cool. No worries. No worries. Happy to accommodate. It's very easy for me to turn it up on this end. It's fine. It's a lot easier for me than it is for you guys, so... Alright, let's see. Forsyth was even famous in alternate and fictional universes. Professor X, fully aware of his status as a fictional character, said that he felt like he was caught between Basil Brush and Bruce. That is not something that Charles Xavier would ever say. Very silly. Very out of character. Okay, let's go. Whoa. 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 It's a different Professor X. It's a fictional version of the Doctor. Okay, that's fine. That Professor X is actually an in-universe version of the Doctor Who TV show created by Paul Cornell. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then. Right. I think probably time to spin the wheel again. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, I think we should probably do that. Got some good suggestions on there this time, by the way. This is going good. The Sky Boat Song. I wonder what that is. I'm very curious now. Curiouser and curiouser. I'm as curious as a curious cat that's walking into a meat grinder. That was quick. That was quick. The Sky Boat Song. I know, I think that's the fastest something's ever got picked on the wheel, wasn't it? The Sky Boat Song was a song about Bonnie Prince Charlie. The second Doctor played the song on his recorder near the conclusion of the London event. It was in part a diversion to prevent Colonel Lethbridge Stewart from overhearing his discussion with Jamie McGrimmon on the Piccadilly Circus tube station platform. I didn't know that was a reference. That's cool. After possessing the 13th Doctor and getting access to the Doctor's TARDIS many centuries later, the Spy Master procured various artifacts from different incarnations of the Doctor, including the second Doctor's recorder. After being stranded by Yasmin Khan, he produced the recorder from these clothes and proceeded to play this song. Oh! While trapped on a smart mine and Castaron free, the 15th Doctor, standing on one foot, had Ruby Sunday hand him a weighted object so he could put his left foot on the ground without the mine noticing. Ruby asked him to sing a line of the Sky Boat Song when she handed over the object she found, so their timing would be perfect. I think that's really interesting. I didn't know it was a 19th century Scottish folk song, and I didn't know that it's had like this history throughout Doctor Who. That's really interesting. Like, genuinely, I feel like I actually learned something pretty cool here. The Sky Boat Song is a 19th century Scottish folk song. It was first played by the second Doctor in The Web of Fear and the Spy Master in The Power of the Doctor. By the time the tune made a reappearance in The Power of the Doctor, it had become known as the theme song from the television series Outlander. Your mom used to sing it to you? That's nice. That's sweet. And that was an interesting and topical suggestion. That was good. It's a lovely song. Right, let's spin the wheel again, guys. I'm going to switch over to the wheel. James Box, I know you weren't here earlier. We're talking about potentially doing other wikis for the wheel and expanding the wiki roulette to be a more generalized show about generalized fandoms. And what wiki should I do next week, guys? Think about that now that we've got lots of suggestions. Think about what wiki you'd like to see this brought to next week. What other fandom are we going to make suffer? Who are we doing? Have a think about it. I'm still going to do the TARDIS Wiki roulette. I'm just going to do a second wiki show that will be other fandoms. Lucifer Wiki. Fucking hell. It's literally a show about a Scottish Highlander called Jamie with time travel. That's crazy. It's a big rip-off of the Outlander. That's fun. That's pretty interesting. Spin the wheel again. The red notes. Part of me wants to say Wikipedia just because everyone in Star Wars is a named character at this stage. Yeah, no, Wikipedia I would say has a lot of potential. I think Wikipedia could do pretty well actually. Right, I will think about that one. Lucifer Wiki also sounds fun though. Plus like that Acolyte show is coming out soon, right? So I mean synergy if it goes well. Thank you, J Dragon Arc Productions. I appreciate that a lot. Right, let's look again. Let's spin that wheelie wheel. Names for the Time Lords. Oh wait, the red notes was the other one. Very sorry about the noise, by the way. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. Right, red notes. Let's see what this is about. Oh, it's Ruby's band. That's sick. I can't. It's okay. Good. Okay, perfect. Ruby Sunday was a member of a band with Trudy. Oh, sick. Okay, let me get the wiki up. Right. Ruby Sunday was a member of a band with Trudy and Big Jim. Trudy was the singer, Ruby was the keyboardist, Clark was the guitarist, and Big Jim was the drummer. On 22nd of December 2023, the band performed their usual set of Christmas songs, some old classics, some crowd pleasers, and some newer, cooler Christmas anthems. At the King's Arm. What newer, cooler Christmas anthems? Oh, lovely. When you do names for the Time Lords, do look at the table as well as the history section, specifically all the names. There's like 16 and a half. I will go there first. Don't worry about it. Thank you for letting me know, though. Alright, they opened with One More Sleep as they were performing Winter Wonderland, Trudy singing, Ruby playing the musical keyboard. The musical keyboard! I'm not aware of that specific type of keyboard. You can just say keyboard, guys. It's okay. Clark lovingly playing the guitar and Big Jim drumming. A goblin pulled the plug on their instruments and Ruby reasoned that a fuse must have blown. After the audience's brief moment of startle, a woman who looked vaguely like a hippie asked them to perform Gaudette, but Trudy was unfamiliar with the song and also told the woman that the band didn't take requests. Ruby hid her smile at Trudy's behaviour. Unbeknownst to them, the 15th Doctor was watching them, having witnessed the whole debacle. Oh dear. The stream is okay, it says it's fine here. You're getting 4 megabytes a second. The next day in a nightclub, the group discussed what happened at the gig. Trudy revealed that she had discovered the unplugged plug. That's fucking great. This is a masterpiece of dry humour. Well done. That was a really good one. That was a really good one. Genuinely, like, well done, whoever wrote that. Like, that was sick. I feel like you guys are turning me into a connoisseur of wiki articles now. So thank you for that. Alright, we're looking up, like, although, alright. Names for the Time Lords. This should be fun. Although primarily known as the Time Lords, the civilization which held dominion over time and resided on Gallifrey were also known by various alternative titles. According to the Spy Master, the ancient Gallifreyans called themselves the Shibogans, the name later embraced by New Age Academy dropouts who protested against the Time Lords' way of life and rejected their heritage as Time Lords. New Age Academy dropouts, it's funny. Okay, so I want to look into this, the known aliases. Because I was told to. Righty ho. Why did the stream start early? I enjoy watching them in the late year. This is an anomaly. It's a blip. Usually they're on at 9 o'clock GMT. This is just an unusual time because I'm doing stuff. It's fine. Other stuff for the channel. You know what I'm saying? But as I said before, you're going to be getting a lot more wiki streams soon. Like a lot more. So it'll be okay. I promise. And also, there's going to be some glow-uppy stuff going on with the stream as well. It's going to look a lot nicer. So that'll be fun too. You can do the history section as well. I will jump. All right, I'll do both. That's fine. I'll do both. This looks like it's a pretty meaty article, pretty fun. Still, according to the Master, they adopted the names of the Time Lords after mastering time travel, renaming themselves with characteristic pomposity. One account dealing with the Kotaru crisis suggested an immediate stage where the Gallifreyans called themselves Space Lords of Gallifrey during the Eternal War. The name of Space Lords would be lastingly adopted by a different species, slightly younger than their time-based counterparts, and based on the planet Fractalax. Very early in Time Lords' history, shortly after they became such, Lord Griffin addressed an assembly of the Prydonian chapter as fellow Chronarchs. Until the War in Heaven, it was very traditional for a new head of the presidency to cite a few titles to the Council of the Ruling Houses as part of their inaugural speech, reminding their audience that they are engineers of history, lords of the continua, overseers to causality itself ad nauseam. The War King broke with this tradition in his speech, which aimed to snap the great houses out of their complacency. May I suggest Popeye already? Yeah, he for some reason, Popeye gets suggested and he never lands on him, but maybe we'll get lucky this time. I'll put Popeye on the wheel. Yeah, let me just do it real quick. One day it will land on him. There we go. Alright. Time to read the rest of this article, folks. The monochrome auteur was familiar with many names and was unsure what name the plume coteries would be familiar with, citing a number to Maritza. He claimed to have heard them all and actually coined a few himself. Abraphia Janus Khalifa was familiar with Lightbringer but not Archons and Celestials, and thus did not initially recognise the Zedelin crew as such when they introduced themselves with the latter aliases. Once the misunderstanding was cleared up, Abraeva commented, "You things have entirely too many names." True, and now we're going to look at a list of some of them. Okay. So, these are all the known aliases of the Time Lords. The wheel canonically hates Popeye. His name is Alan. Angels. Architects of Reason. Archons of the Morning Star. Archons of Time. Lucifers. Authors of History. What? Bijoutiers Mysterio. I don't know. Bogeyman of Creation. Causal Initiators. Celestials. Celestial Ones. Celestial Ticket Inspectors. I like that one. That one's good. Chronarchs. Chronarchy. Continuity Announcements. It's really funny. There are explanations on the right table. Oh, great. I didn't see the explanations. Oh, okay. So, like, you've got, like, general like, what the term Archon means and stuff. Okay. Well, I will read what Archon means because I'm sure there's people in the chat who don't know. The Greek title of Archon referred to a leader, being variously used for anything from a team chief to a lord. Additionally, in Gnosticism, the Archons are the antagonistic builders and rulers of the physical universe, keeping souls trapped and unable to ascend to higher forms of reality, similar to the position of the Time Lords within the War in Heavens cosmology. It's interesting. Alright, so I think we were here, weren't we? Yeah, we were. I mentioned it to explain. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. French for mysterious jewelers, referencing both the idea of them as craftsmen and clockmakers, as seen with architects and watchmakers, and the alternate name of their planet as Jewel. Oh! That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. How long did it take you to make this? My god. This must have been a real, like, labor of love. I respect that. Okay. Let me take a look. The adjective celestial derived... Yep, okay. Celestial, celestial ones, celestial ticket inspectors, chronarchy, continuity announcers, darkness banishers, denizens of the fortress of history, the divine houses, dwellers in the great houses, elementals, elemental god, elemental force, engineers of history, Gallifrey. That's good. Gods. Gods. Gods of the fourth dimension, great architects. I'm starting to notice a lot of overlap here. The great houses. That's obviously going to be the biggest one. The great race. Ooh. Grygon. The home world. Homeworlders. Horloggers. The houses. The explanation for Gallifrey is fun. I'll look at that real quick. Let me see. Originally introduced in the Time Warrior as a name for the Time Lord's home planet, stated by the Doctor in prose, the pit to translate to they that walk in the shadows. That's cool. That is pretty cool. Great race. Where was that one? Where was that one? Paralleled with the term of the Great Eye for the... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Paralleled with the term the Great Eye for the singularity at the source of their power, similar to the race of temporal supremacy. The Great adjective may also evoke the Great Houses. Most prominently, however, the Great Race of Yif are the body switching people of the planet of Yif in HP. Like, yeah, oh. So, like, are the Time Lords meant to be the Yif? Is that what I'm meant to take from this? Yif is stated elsewhere in prose to have been colonized by the superiors as part of the Nine Homeworlds project. Thus, the implication is that before being forced to abandon Yif and their bodies to transplant themselves into the familiar prehistoric earthly creatures seen in the Shadow Out of Time, the Great Race were a population of superiors. The eternal race of Yif was also... So, like, yeah, the Time Lords are Yif. This is, like, insane. That's more in heaven stuff, right? So, of course it's insane. Alright. There's a lot here, man. There's a lot. My god. Alright. We're almost there, though. And Mama didn't raise no quitter, even if she was racist. So, houseworlders. The houses. House dwellers. French for young, old man, an oxymoron highlighting their immortality, that's the word I'm looking for. Immortality. Lesser elementals, abbreviation for lesser time in elementals, barely. See elementals. Wouldn't it be Liti? That be an abbreviation for lesser time elementals? Maybe. Maybe not. Lightbringers! A commonly accepted translation of Latin Lucifer, used to refer to as the morning star. Also evokes their status as bringers of figurative, rationalistic enlightenment in the dark times. So basically what you're telling me there is when I eventually, inevitably write a fantasy novel, if I decide to have the villain be like a paladin that went rogue, I should have them called the Lightbringer, because then it's also a devil reference. Yay. Learn something from that. Thank God it's spelt Yith. Yeah, the great race of Yif. Oh god. Alright. The Lords of Creation. The Lords of Jewel. Lords of the Continual. Lords of the Morning Star. There's so much devil stuff. Lords of the Universe. Lords of Time. I suggest Charles III. Suggestion accepted. Putting Charles III on the wheel. I bet it's good. Lords Temporal, Lord LTEs, lesser time. Oh my god, they actually. Overseers of Causality, Perpetua, the Pilots, the Race of Temporal Supremacy, Shadow People, I like that one. Sun Builders, Superiors, Temporal Emperors. Temporal Emperors sounds like if a bunch of Time Lords decided to start a rap group. That would be it. Temporal Emperors. You know what I mean? Running out of time, Drake diss by the Temporal Emperors. Temporal Superiors, they that walk in the shadow, those lot up there, the Time Travelers, and Watchmakers. I did it! I finished Aristrad's list. Love me. I did it, guys. Alright, let's spin the wheel again. Let's do it. That was a really good one, though. I really enjoyed that a lot. Praise. Thank you, people. Thank you, people. Glory. Thank you, people. Thank you. Alright. Let's spinning the wheel again. It's a banger from the wheel. Oh my god! Unbelievable! Well done to Megan S. there. That was amazing. Alright. Charles III. Let's do this. That's unbelievably good. Well done. Oh god, it's him! Alright. I'll stick him on the thumbnail, yeah? I'll stick Prince Charles on the thumbnail. For this one. Oh dear. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Hold on. Let me get the Tardis Wiki page up. Have we done Gevity? I don't know if we've done Gevity yet. I think it's on the wheel. I think it might be on the wheel. Did you see the suggestions I put above? No, I didn't. I'll put them on now, real quick, before we read the Charles one. Thank you for shooting me up, because I need some new ones on here. So that's perfect. Universal News. Mexican Hat Galaxy. So I tell you what, if I do Wikipedia next week, right? If I do Wikipedia next week as a wiki stream, how quick is it going to be until someone suggests jizz? That's what I want to know. I'm going to probably say about 15 minutes. Let's see. Mexican Hat Galaxy, Gevity. Is Gevity on there twice? I think Gevity's on there twice. Let me see. No, it's not. Oh, shit. I'll stick Gevity on there. Jizz, what? You've tempted fate. I think we have to do a Wikipedia stream next week, guys. I think we have to. Please tell me someone has dropped. No! No one has dropped that. I'm going to grab it. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was waiting until we finished Wikifying it. Should I wait? I'll wait. I'll wait, guys. I'll wait. Yeah, Gevity has popped into the roulette wheel a couple of times, but it hasn't actually come up yet, I don't think. If it has, I can't remember it. But I can't remember most things. It's fine. Alright. Mexican Hat Galaxy, Gevity, and TV21 Time Machine. Let's look at that. TV21 Time Machine. Right, now, I think that I think Megan has waited long enough for me to read this Prince Charles article. Let's see what's on here. Charles III, formerly known as Prince Charles, was the King of the United Kingdom, who succeeded his mother Elizabeth in the 2020s. Audio, black and white. Oh my god, did they both get that right? I mean, it's not exactly a hard prediction, but well done. Charles reigned with his queen Camilla and was succeeded by William V. We don't know that yet. That is anything but guaranteed. We're saving it for a future stream? Okay. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. Charles was the Queen's eldest son. Charles Windsor Griffiths was named after him. In 1953, he appeared at the balcony of Buckingham Palace and waved to the crowds after the coronation of his mother. Jones suggested that a unit soldier would kick the Prince of Wales, Old Carlo, up his royal breeches when he so ordered by his officer. In 1981, he married Princess Diana. Melanie Bush believed them to be a strong couple. He was photographed during his wedding to Diana. The picture was later altered by the monks during the 2017 monk invasion. During the Martian invasion on 6th of May 1997, the Prince of Wales and his sons were on the royal jet on course to London when the Martian ship entered the atmosphere, diverting to Madrid. In the late 1980s, there's a lot. In the late 1990s, Princess Diana died in a car crash. This was a tragedy which affected so many people, including Elton John and Sixth Doctor companion Evelyn Smythe, who dearly wished to go back to save her. God damn it, Evelyn, you're so middle class. Charles and Camilla were popular terms of gossip in 2000. Is this just like a recap of Prince Charles's life through the lens of Doctor Who stories? Because that's fun. In 2006, Prince Charles officially opened the House of History exhibition in the old dining room of Torchwood House. By 2010, he had married Camilla. In that year, Clyde Langer and Rani Chandra faced two automatons who were looking for the estranged crown princes of their homeworld. Clyde jokingly offered to them to take Prince Charles and Camilla as a replacement. When the 10th Doctor found that Edward VII had disappeared along with Balmoral Castle in 1902, he warned that the future of the royal family, along with... Oh no. I'll give it a second before it comes back on. Oh no, we're back. We're back. As Rani Chandra explained, the same way Gavin was the son and the heir to his father, Prince Charles was the son and the heir to the Queen. Elizabeth II assumed in 1977 that Prince Charles would be king by 2022, before learning to her amazement that she would be celebrating her 70th year on the throne in that year. However, according to another account, the British Army had a group called the King's New Delta Squadron by 2020. I'm going to look at alternate realities, because I'm sure that's where things get really interesting here. Cheeky buffer with the lads. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, a lot of these didn't age well. In the real world, King Charles was the great-great-grandson of King Edward VII, firstborn son of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, the elder brother. Oh yeah, okay. That's just facts about Prince Charles. Facts are about Prince Charles. Facts about Prince Charles. Okie dokie. I think that we are from... Alright, in 2013, Charles and Camilla paid a visit to the Tardis set at BBC Wales Rovelock Studios, where they met Matt Smith and Jenna Coleman, as well as posing with the Daleks and the Cybermen. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think we've covered everything on this stream, except for the fact that Princess Diana was probably murdered. And we'll leave that as the closing note on that particular segment, and spin the wheel again. Watch the stream go down again now. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Yeah! so close! So close to getting Popeye. Oh my god. Universal News. Let's go. Universal News. Oh, that's good. It's going to be a nice quickie for this time, I guess. Has Tardis Wiki in Universe been done yet? Universal News was a 21st century Earth newspaper. In order to keep Bereznik from attempting to assassinate her again, Lady Penelope Creighton Ward had her death faked, with this being reported on by Universal News, noting the mystery woman as striking resemblance to Lady Penelope. A later issue of Universal News reported the robbery of a 1960 B-26 bomber from Unit EM Museum, the discovery of a planet in the Mexican Hat Galaxy, and Professor Wright of Charlie's disappearance. What the fuck did I just read? Also do Easter Bunny for Nightmare Fuel. Ooh, I love a bit of Nightmare Fuel. And based on how things have been going, it's probably going to land on that immediately. Okay, I put Easter Bunny on. That was a good one. Behind the scenes, Universal News was the main focus of the Universal News series. What's the Universal News series? Universal News is a original prose fiction series published in TV Century 21. The series focuses on the titular magazine Universal News. Despite being partially published in TV Century 21, a magazine where all fiction published within shares a universe, including the former The Daleks comic strip, only one installment of Universal News crossed over with elements of the Doctor Who universe. That is quite surprising. Partially focused on the planet Astra, first mentioned in The Rescue, and its inhabitants themselves first mentioned in Duel of the Daleks. There you go. That's a fun fact. Tardis Wiki in Universe. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is a real page. I think we might have though. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure actually. So I'll just add it on again. Easy solution, right? Yeah. Gotta love an easy solution. Right. I think we should spin the wheel again, don't you? Yeah, let's spin the wheel again. Spin the wheel again? Spin the wheel again. All hail the wheel. Yeah. Space Lords! Okie dokie, Space Lords. That sounds like a fun one. Why don't we take a look at that? We saw a little hint to that earlier on when they were talking about Time Lords and stuff. The Space Lords of Fractalax, right? Yeah. Yeah, I totally remembered that, and it certainly wasn't the first word on the article. Anyway, let's read the article. The Space Lords of Fractalax were the second oldest, second mightiest race in the universe, after the Time Lords of Gallifrey, and according to Oliver Cagg Waldman, one of the few cultures that acknowledged as near equals. During the Cosmic War, they decided to liquidate a fleet of used spaceships, which wound up being used by the Plume coteries, who used the spherical ships as diplomatic crafts. One of the languages Box could speak was Old High Fractalaxian. That's funny. The Space Lords once cooperated with Probe on Earth in November 2019, after a herd of space barnacles ended up on Earth after coming through a space-time rift. Probe helped corral them back into the rift so that the Space Lords could take custody of them. It was good. That's pretty interesting. I didn't realise that there was like a silver medal Time Lord species. Just put those in the show. Just have a Space Lord character who just has a massive inferiority complex. It'd be great. Anyway, let's spin the wheel again. Your above suggestion is a real page. I know, and it's on there. So spin. Ooh, it's a bit spicy. Anglican Marines living their dreams. Anglican Marine. Yeah. Yeah. Just looking at Divided Loyalties novel section on world building topic, foods and beverages. Truly life-changing information. Huh. The Anglican Marines were a division associated with the Kavarian chapter of the Church of the Papal Mainframe. In 5087, the Anglican Marines were engaged in a war on the planet Casterion III against a seemingly invisible enemy. Wouldn't we just watch this one? The Casterions, a significant amount of technology supplied by the Villengard Corporation, was used in the conflict, including roving ambulance units and landmines. The war had been raging for 6 months when the Doctor arrived on the planet and realized the Casterions were non-existent, with the Marines being manipulated into fighting the faux war by a Villengard algorithm for profit. In the 52nd century, a platoon of Marines serving under Colonel Manton was stationed at the asteroid Demon's Run. They constituted a part of the Kavarian chapter, led by Madame Kavarian, and were tasked with guarding Amy Pond and the baby Melody Pond at the ensuing Battle of Demon's Run. I remember that. That was the episode, Vincent and the Doctor, right? It's a good one. That was a good one. Oh dear. I once had a friend. They're not my friend anymore, so I can say this. They swore down. You know the bit in the 13th Doctor era where she's like she's not comforting Graham when he's got the cancer, and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm still quite socially awkward, so I'm gonna make this about me. That bit, right? I had a friend who swore down that bit was like fine, and their defense of it being fine was, well, Vincent and the Doctor is a really problematic portrayal of depression. And they hate that scene at the end when he gets shown his paintings and it makes him happy but not happy enough to cure his depression. And I would just like to say that the person who has that opinion, you know who you are, they're a fucking idiot, basically. And that is one of the most insane opinions I've ever heard a person have. And I just wanted to share that with you all for the sake of therapy. Anyway, members of the Marines fighting on Casterion 3 included Mundy Flynn, John Francis Vater, Canterbury James Oliphant, Carson, and Posh Graham. They were led by a bishop. The Marines stationed on Demon's Run were led by Colonel Manton and included the thin and fat ones, Lorna Bucket and Lucas. We have learned now about the Anglican Marines. Because this show, it's not just about entertainment, it's about education. It's it's entercation, if you will. Let's spin the wheel, guys. Yeah. Doctor Who parodies. Let's see what's on here. Yeah. The wheel is throwing out some bangers today on the music front, by the way. Very impressed, Wheel. Very impressed, Alan. There were no results matching your query. Nope. Guess it wasn't a good one after all. Shit. Okay, let's spin again. Oh, damn. I fucking love this. What is this? Yes! No, it isn't. I don't think it's a page, guys. Okay. I'm going to show you what I can see. Oh, that's what we got. Oh dear. Okay, well that was a bust. Let's look up something else. It's very calming. I like that a lot. Alright. Bit of a theme today. Bit of a boomy booms of boom theme. It's Vilengard. Okay. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what went wrong, but right now I'm looking up Vilengard. Might have been a typo, probably. Probably. I'll look it up in a second, okay? Let me just do the Vilengard page, and then we'll look it up. I think you must have typoed. Yeah, no, it was definitely my fuck up. There's no question of that. Vilengard was a planet located at the center of the universe. It was home to the Vilengard Corporation, whose weapons factories were known as the Nightmare of the Seven Galaxies. Sonic blasters were produced there in the 51st century. It had a moon in its orbit, though by the time of the 1st and 12th Doctors, alongside Archibald Hamish Lethbridge Stewart and the glass avatar Bill Potts visited, it had been partially destroyed. Oh my god, that's right! They did go to Vilengard in Twice Upon a Time. In the 51st century, the Vilengard Corporation produced a variety of weapons with wartime technologies, including for Jack Harkness, River Song, and the Anglican Marines. By the 51st century, the Vilengard Corporation produced a variety of weapons and wartime technologies. I already read that part. I don't know why I read that part again. Just ignore it, and now let's move over to the next bit. This is the end of that bit. Now it's on to this bit. In the last months of the last Great Time War, the War Doctor enlisted the help of Dorian Maldavar to help him destroy the 13 weapons factories of Vilengard before the Dalek fleet arrived to take control of them. So it wasn't even like, oh my god, is that really why he does it? Is that really why the War Doctor... It wasn't even a moral objection. Like, the Doctor was fine with there being these weapons factories. But as soon as it becomes useful to the Daleks, suddenly he has a big problem with it. Fuck you, Doctor. You should have taken those down anyway. What a scrub. That fuck you. When the 11th Doctor set a test to verify Amy's identity so she could unlock a message 1,000 years later, one of the possible questions were, where are sonic blasters made? The correct answer was Vilengard. Eventually, the good Dalek Rusty came to the ruins of Vilengard's weapons factories, where he set himself up inside a tower to fight off other Daleks seeking to destroy him. The ruins became infested with Khaled mutants without their casings. The 12th Doctor visited Rusty to access the pathweb and learn the identity of Testimony's glass avatar. The 13th Doctor had a conversation with the Moment in Vilengard's banana groves. What? When did that... Oh, book? Okay. Book. That's why. Alright, let's look up another page. Oh wait, you wanted me to look at Doctor Who parodies, right? You wanted me to look at Doctor Who parodies. I can do that. I don't know why that happened. Really confused. Really, don't open it in a new fucking tab. Really confused as to why that happened. Yay! We did it! We did it! We made it, lads! Let's go! Hold on. We did it! Perfect! Absolutely perfect. Why are there free random? I don't know. I'm not the person to answer that question. I'm not the person to answer any question. As a cultural phenomenon, for half a century, Doctor Who and its spin-offs have been both the target of parodies as well as the frame of reference for satire of other subjects, which spoof Doctor Who as their framing device, but had a different aim. It's a very dry way of putting Doctor Who has been made fun of a lot. Right. It's weird that some of these were licensed. BBC being like, you have to get our written permission to make fun of us. On the 31st of September 1963, the first ever parody of Doctor Who was broadcast. It starred Clive Dunn as the Doctor and it featured on It's a Square World. See the Doctor's New Invention for more information. In an episode of The Big Night Out, broadcast 7th of April 1964, Bernie Winters... Is this like a history of like all of Doctor Who parodies? There are a lot. It kind of feels like there's less and less as things go on. You know what I mean? In 2017, a short skit was broadcast called Brian Byrne was shit in Doctor Who. It was part of Brian Byrne, a tribute directed by Rhys Thomas and co-written with Simon Day, which also featured the character of Brian Byrne. It starred Peter Davidson, miscredited as Colin Baker, as part of a running... Yet people still make stupid jokes about Daleks not being able to climb stairs. I know. Oh dear. Quentin reviews Dunkachino matters on there. I think it is, yeah. Yeah, it is. They flew in the 60s. Yeah, but they can't climb stairs, can they? So they're useless. Oh dear. Do you notice how, like, when Doctor Who was really, really popular? Alright, this is almost like a show of, like, how much Doctor Who is, like, declined. In terms of popularity. And this is why we have to do a Wikipedia stream next Monday, probably. So check it, right? As it goes on, parody after parody after parody, right? And then, all of a sudden, the best you got is a fucking YouTube video. Like, it just fucking stops. People stopped caring, guys. Like, you can literally see the point where people stop giving a fuck about Doctor Who. Right here. Like, we're the only ones left. So I say, let's start invading other fandoms. I feel like the points I was making earlier on in the stream, like, just this right here has, like, proven every point I was making earlier absolutely fucking correct. Oh dear. Absolutely fucking correct. When do you ever... I'll tell you what you'll get what you're most likely to get nowadays is some like fucking Young Sheldon or something will be like, Doctor Who, thing that exists. And then Doctor Who Twitter will be like, we are so back! We're cool again! And it's really depressing, and I'm done depressing myself about it. So next week we're doing Wikipedia Roulette. Also, like I said before, people be getting like cease and desist letters for doing reviews now, so idea license out individually owned Star Trek characters and put them in obscure document novels. Aristra, get on it! Make it happen. The cultural references page is extensive. I bet it is. To be fair, that Young Sheldon scene was well done. Was there actually a scene? I'm kidding, I know there was. The one where he's dressed as Sylvester McCoy, right? Yeah, that was well done. That was cute. That was cute. But, like, that doesn't make the show big again. And I feel like you can measure, like the fact that Young Sheldon thing was a big deal, it shouldn't have been. That should have been par for the course for us. It should have been another week as like Doctor Who people, but it wasn't. It was a big deal, and it's fucking sad that it was a big deal. Like a mid-tier Moffat episode shouldn't be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because we have this huge wave of pressure from like the far right, we have this huge wave of pressure just going down on us all the time, right? We don't want to acknowledge that there's problems because it feels like we're giving them a victory. And as long as we keep doing that, we're just going to keep on going in like ever decreasing circles. And then eventually, like, Doctor Who will just be a fucking YouTube show. Doctor Who's official YouTube channel is getting fucking killed by Asmongold right now. Like, I don't know. It's in a bad way, and like we can't stop pretending it's not in a bad way. It's not that culturally irrelevant. I have not heard Doctor Who be mentioned once by like a regular person to me, like in a year maybe. The 60th. I got a few mentions of, oh, David Tennant is back on Doctor Who. That was it. And like, I hang out with a lot of normal people, guys. It's not like it was when Matt Smith was the Doctor, I'll tell you that. I would say that was the height of like the cultural relevance, was like when Matt Smith and David Tennant were the Doctors. And I hate it because I don't particularly like the David Tennant Doctor. But you heard people talking about it today? Awesome. We need more people talking about it. And that's the thing, like, it kind of seems like Russell is determined to drive people away a little bit. So it's really hard for me to stand up and be like an ambassador for this show right now, when to be honest, it's hard. I don't know, like I'm finding difficulty keeping the faith because, like, from my perspective, I've been like beaten down for years trying to like defend this show and like keep this show like propped up and keep it in like the cultural zeitgeist of where I live, and like I just feel like ash in my mouth now, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's do another a wiki article. And I have a really disturbing habit of being right about these things, and that bothers me a lot. Fantastic. It's the Easter Bunny. That's perfect. Easter Bunny. My hot take is that the Doctor Who expanded universe is getting stronger than the BBC produced. I agree, and that's something that I wanted to say as well. Is there is like a bit of a silver lining for like people who are into the more niche stuff, because like as the show fails to grab people, more and more people are going to gravitate towards the expanded universe shit. You know what I mean? So like I completely get that. Alan putting on his insurance for commercial honesty. Doctor Who merch appeared on the Netflix version of the Free Body Problem, by the way. That's cool. Look at the info box image. Yeah. I think another issue is that because it's on Disney Plus now, it's like locked behind a paywall, which it wasn't before. And like, to be honest, like no one is going to get Disney Plus to watch Doctor Who unless they were already a hardcore fan of Doctor Who. You know what I'm saying? Like it's difficult. And the fact that the show goes out on like a fucking midnight in the UK now, like that's terrible. It's lost a lot of what gave it traction. Because it used to be like part of what made it a cultural event is that it was a shared cultural event. Like you would watch Doctor Who at that time on Saturday, or you would try to catch up like in that small time frame. And now, people don't really do that anymore because there's no way to do that anymore. What's this? Okay, let's take a look. The Easter Bunny was a figure associated with Easter. One Easter, the Easter Bunny visited Row Flock and instead found the 12th Doctor's TARDIS. The bunny entered it and went into the TARDIS library before leaving and wishing the Doctor Who farewell. In a dream induced by dream crabs in the mid-2010s, the 12th Doctor once sarcastically confused Santa Claus with the Easter Bunny. He later warned an unseen audience not to trust the Easter Bunny and to be suspicious of free eggs. The Easter Bunny was quite the optimist. Frank Welker voiced him in the film Bill and Ted spoke. That's such a random fact to put at the end. Oh my god. It is weirdly consistent. It's really good. It's really good, guys. Oh dear. Alright. That was very calming. Random page! Gotta have one every show, right? I love the random pages. Let's look at a random page. I am really glad I got the right thing up there. Bill Brandon. Bill Brandon was an uncredited Mongol warrior in the Doctor Who television serial Marco Polo. And that was Random Page. They can't all be winners, and this one certainly wasn't. Let's go back to the wheel. Okay. I almost fell right into my desk there. Oh dear. Oh god. Sorry, Bill Brandon, a white man playing a Mongol warrior, you are not interested. Bill Brandon shaking and crying right now. Hey, it could be worse, Bill Brandon. You could be one of those white girls that plays Yaz in audio dramas. You could be one of them. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Imagine when people... Remember when everyone got really mad at that? Imagine what's going to happen when they look back and realize that that's been the fucking norm for like a few years now. Like some of the really prominent 13th Doctor fan audios have fucking white Yazzers. And all the creators behind them are just like... You know who doesn't though? You know who doesn't? Fucking us. Watch the Matriarch on Something Blue audio. Once again, getting it right before anyone else. I can't believe that it had to be explained to people why that was like a wrong thing to do though. My god, this fandom is insane sometimes. Maybe that's another reason I need to start dipping a toe into some others, because like, Jesus Christ. Just wait till the 15th Doctor is voiced by a white... I know, coming soon, the 15th Doctor Adventure starring Jacob Dubman. Hey, maybe we can talk about... You ever notice how whenever there's a non-white character in Doctor Who, character options fucking drags their feet getting a figure out? I've certainly fucking noticed. See, also, the Fugitive Doctor box set. It's not so much that there's a race problem, it's that there's a race problem. But it's okay, because RTD is the showrunner now, and I'm sure that the guy who created 2 black lead characters framed them as second best to the white characters, and then made them pair off with each other after being rejected by the white people they were in love with. I'm sure he's the guy to fix all that. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. God damn it. That's another thing too, like this new run of Doctor Who, super fucking white and lame. Super fucking white. Hey, I just call it like I fucking see it, and this is the only place I can. Al Dua, who runs the Doctor Who action figure line, already what annoys me because he is a big Fourth Doctor fanboy. So lots of figures are Fourth Doctor era ones. And thus Mickey ruined the chances of Martha return. Oh no, don't say that. I really want Martha to come back. I feel like she's the only one with anything to really explore anymore. I would love it if Martha came back. Shut up! You're wrong! Felicia doesn't like Martha because Felicia is racist. Right, Felicia? Yeah, Felicia's also a misogynist. What's sad about Mickey is that he's a good character, but the actor less so. Yeah, I agree. And I also think that, oh, here's a fun one for you. Here's a fun thing that's problematic about the Doctor Who fandom. Have you ever noticed that the Doctor Who fandom fucking hates characters who are there to, like, be more correct than the Doctor is about certain situations? Like, oh my god, I hate Jackie Tyler because of Jackie Tyler getting in the way of the Doctor and Rose's fun adventures by being concerned about her daughter's safety like a fucking narc. I remember when that was the that was the normal opinion to have. Oh my god, if you're a fascist, get out. Obviously, if you're a fascist, get out. Genuinely. Genuinely. The only reason why I can make jokes about that is because I know what I fucking believe, and it ain't that. And honestly, a lot of the people who like make a big song and fucking dance about how progressive they are, they're pretty conservative once you get them in the DMs. That's all I'll say on that though, because I don't need another bunch of fucking Discord DMs. Like, we need to have a serious conversation about how your show is reflecting on the wider Doctor Who fan community. Oh god, Ryan streaming again. Oh dear. Alright, TV21 Time Machine. The TV21 Time Machine, sometimes stylized as the TV21 Time Machine, was a time machine located on Venus which was regularly used by TV Century 21 in the 2080s for the purposes of obtaining news stories for their magazines, such as stories from the 1960s. The Time Machine was a huge complex aerial located on Venus. It was the second piece of equipment in TV21's TV Report network. Is it... what the fuck? Okay, I'll get down to history. DM sliders and... yeah, a little bit. Oh dear, I have fucking stories to tell. I tell you, man. I tell you, I've got a fucking tell-all book in me. Some of the shit I've heard. I got more involved in that community a year ago, and never meet your heroes, man. Jesus. DM sliders. The machine was used in 2065 to report on the Los Angeles Homicide Bureau in 1965 document. My wife is trying to sneak right now. Hey. Yeah. She tries so hard to be discreet because she's afraid she's going to mess up the stream. Right. You a sneak. Yeah.
I'm not here.
You're not here? No? You're not here? You're the mod, though.
Yeah, I'm in the chat. I'm not here, though.
You're in the chat, but you're not here.
Yes.
Also, please add Wonder Chase video game. Of course I will add Wonder Chase video game. Wonder Chase video game sounds like a great Wonder Chase video game. I can't wait for it. See if it pops up on the wheel. Oh no, I just span it! Oh no! But I can't stop dancing! It was the left R key. The left R key is next. I'm sorry, guys. Finger slipped. Oh my god. The machine was used in 2065 to report on the Los Angeles Homicide Bureau in 1965, documenting events such as the investigations of Wall Street tycoon Elias Hoodrem's death, actor Lord Nelson's death, and Death's death. Engineers once had to be called to check the time machine because it was a fault seemed to have developed in the Fireball XL5 receiving channel, which was reading 1965 instead of 2065. By 2069, the time machine had begun reporting on Stanley Unwin and the supercar team. I feel like this is incredibly funny, but only to like 5 people, and I'm one of them. At some point, the time machine had broken, but was fixed by the time of a report in 2069. It was also reported that it would be documenting the exploits of Father Stanley Unwin in his role as a covert agent for British intelligence. Later, the machine gave reports reporting one of Dr. Meeker's inventions being inadvertently activated, as well as the theft of Stanley Unwin's suitcase. Oh dear. Alright, I'm looking at the crawl. The time machine was used to document the activities of the Los Angeles Homicide Bureau. Let's read this. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let's see what's next. The left R key, right? See if I can spell it right. I think I did. Eiffel Tower! The left R key was a corrupt organization that traveled across the multiverse, being hired by greater powers such as the Sumerians to erase people from existence so that they were forgotten by the rest of reality. The people they erased from existence were mind-wiped and forced to work on their leisure spa ship. I like these guys. I like these guys a lot. So, like, basically these guys have, like, infinite powers of, like, causal effect and quantum mechanics. And they choose to use those infinite powers of causal effect and quantum mechanics to kidnap people, to, have them help them have a cheeky little mud bath. It's really good. I really like these guys. Russell, bring these guys back. Alright. The individuals erased from time, including Grant Markham, were initially housed as a much smaller operation within an airship in the time vortex. Willem, an individual who loved the film Spirited Away in his youth, which was a troubled one, was one of the individuals whom the Lefarchi stole from existence and mind-wiped, erasing his memory over time. However, he retained a subconscious affection for the film, and when all his memory is managed, he believed himself and the other staff to be an officer class, left behind by the true Lefarchi, and subconsciously fashioned the ship into an homage from the film. Well, that's sweet and also really horrifying. One of the individuals they were contracted to were Quizquedge's superiors, who ordered Chris to investigate. Simultaneously, one incarnation of Lady, I don't know how to say that, and Quedge were tasked by Ace's people, the firmament of the 10,000 Dawns. And this is getting very War in Heaven-y very fast, guys. Yeah, I just saw Professor X at the bottom of this. What have you lot put me up to this time? I just saw a react when I said that. Oh no! Alright. Alright, I'm doing it. Alright. I hate you. I'm gonna call her Lady A though. Okay? Who had joined the Lethargy because they could not bear the pain of his separation from a friend who he and Quedge had used to travel with. Esophagus and Quedge followed the signal to the war song, where they teamed up, slightly involuntarily, with a schoolgirl, Ye Sang Mi. They discovered the source of the signal and resolved to save Markham from the clutches of the lethargy, although they did not at this point. Oh dear. At this point, know the identity of the lethargy. To know this, they enlisted the help of Auteur to help create a television series that would make everybody remember Markham and pull him back into reality. They chose to reboot the old science fiction television series Professor X, and Sang Mi portrayed the eponymous professor. Auteur, however, was lying, and the ritual did not pull Markham back into reality, but instead propelled all the members of the cast into the point of no return, where their memories were taken from them. This is weird. This is very weird, guys. What are you doing to me? Okay. Chris, Quedge, and Whalen had a discussion in an abstract place, and Whalen argued that they should be on the same side, due to both working for Quedge's superiors. However, Willem's callous dismissal of patients did not endear Quedge to him, and Quedge was left as a disembodied consciousness. Sorry, isn't Quedge's name like Schlog or something? It's I know I'm mispronouncing it. Willem then met and then went and met Lady Esophagus, gave her a tour of the ship. However, like Quedge, Esophagus was informed by the actions of the lethargy, and so William transformed Esophagus into a rabbit, whom Sangmi then found and rechristened Ouija. Simultaneously to this, with the help of Grant Markham, Sangmi was able to make an attempt to regain her lost memories, but when she entered into the memory storage area, she was overwhelmed by nightmarish visions concocted from her memory. She escaped with the help of Schlong, and they met one of the... Here we go, sorry about that, folks. Okay. We are almost at the end of this page. We have almost made it. We have almost done the thing. We are so close. We are so close to our destination. Okay, let's take a look at this. The lethargy believed Quedge and Schlog and Sangmi to have perished in the laundry chute, so was surprised when Sangmi, posing as Professor X once more, appeared on their screens and announced to all the guests staying for the spa, many of them were fans of the series, that the point of no return was soon to come to ruin, and advised them all to go to their rooms immediately. William then attempted to send his army of lethargies on Sangmi, but Grant and Finagler hacked the laundry system and were enveloped in dirty laundry. Schlong, taking advantage of this distraction, then went out and smashed the memory banks, restoring everyone's memories. William was irate at this occurrence and began to rant, but Sangmi managed to restore his memories too by pointing out the similarities between the entire situation and Spirited Away. And the lethargy was no more. 10 out of 10. You all need to buy this book immediately. Okay. I think we're on to our final spin for the night. Last spin, because we've been going for just about 2 hours, and I need to go soon, unfortunately. Although these can quite happily go on for longer under normal circumstances, so who knows. Alright, so yeah, last spin, peoples. Are you ready? By the way, if you're not in the Discord, feel free to join the Discord, where you can get even more stuff like this and get to interact and have fun, and largely just get streaming updates, but shh. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. Yeah! That's what it should be every time. Oh my god. What a perfect one to end it on. My god. Absolutely amazing. I'm just going to cue it up real quick and then we'll go on to it. Absolutely incredible. Tardis Wiki in Whoniverse. Big yays, right? I'm certainly excited about this. I don't know about you guys, but I am certainly excited about it. Right. Okay. Just put the Ricky Gervais Schlong the Alien scene in Discord. That's perfect. Alright. Oh man, I wish that Ricky Gervais wasn't a piece of shit, man. I really wish that Ricky Gervais wasn't a piece of shit. Okay, let's go. TardisWiki Wiki in universe. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Oh dear. It does exist. That's amazing. All right. The TardisWiki, Wiki, also known as the data core to the bookkeepers of the library, and stylized as TARDIS fandom on Pandorica Osgood's tab on Chrome, was a wiki which was famous for its thorough coverage of subjects, among others alternatively deemed to the wiki to be infamous and that it took itself too seriously. Lady Painful, on one occasion, described the wiki as a place of secrets, subsequently cribbing from it to learn of the Doctor's secret. Oh, that's fucking great. I'm really glad we're ending on a high tonight, folks. The wiki used disambiguation terms, alternately called dab terms in their lingo. Let's watch the history, man. This is incredible. Okay. After Lady Painford and Richard Maynard travelled forwards in time to Windsor in 1988, she accessed through unknown means the TARDIS Wiki, where she learned of the question Doctor Who and how his name was a promise he made to himself not to be cruel or cowardly. She claimed to know of his secrets, that of the looms, though she deemed these non-canonical, the Doctor being half-human on his mother's side, which she claimed was much disregarded, the Doctor's barn, his departure from Gallifrey, his fear of the hybrid, and Gallifrey of the old time, the human Osblod, the human schlong, had the website open in another Chrome tab while settling down to watch Doctor Who on iPlayer with her Zygon counterpart. It bore the heading of fandom. Its logo resembled the police box exterior of the timeship namesake. That's cute. So, like, let's take a look at this. It had become a minor running joke in Doctor Who related media to depict in-universe versions of the TARDIS Wiki existing within the Doctor Who universe. The short story Scene 12 took the joke further, showing that due to the wiki existing in countless universes, both the numerous in-universe wikis and the real wiki had become recursive. Okay, alright, so read the last I will read the last paragraph of history, don't worry. Sorry about the stream interrupting there. Alright, I'll read the last paragraph. Okay, this would be a good, oh, come on, stream! Okay. In the MFS Scottish Division building in the 925th universe, Tetra non-Hepatcot and used Dr. No's computer to research the snowstorm, the library, and Kolof's friends, and began pointing out the result. She hit a feedback loop in the computer when it attempted to pull results from the data core about the Book of the Snowstorm due to their thorough coverage of anything that warranted coverage and usage of disambiguation terms, as well as in-universe versions of the books, existing within other in-universe versions of the book. The DAB terms accumulated onto themselves. And the Book of the Snowstorm, the wiki covered the Book of the Snowstorm, 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 and the Book of the Snowstorm, and so on for infinity. The printer pointed out an entire stack of pages containing just results from the feedback loop, with later pages being completely consumed with dab terms. Oh, that's brilliant, guys. It's a really strong one to, like, end it on. So, yeah, next week on Monday we'll be doing Wikipedia Roulette, and then on Tuesday, regular time, I will be returning for the TARDIS Wiki. Until then, I hope you will survive the thunderstorm, and I'm going to have to bid you adieu. So let me just get on my YouTube studio and do that, and then we can go. So until then, if anyone has any suggestions for next week when we do the Wikipedia, please put them now. And if not, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and join the Discord and do all of the wonderful stuff that you people do. We have a stream Thursday if you'd like to help write a story. Yeah, we have a stream on Thursday. Write a Doctor Who story with me / write a Doctor Who from scratch / Doctor Who from scratch. And yeah, it's goodbye from Schlong. Oh, god damn it, guys. And goodbye from me. As soon as it loads up the thing that allows me to exit the stream. This is very awkward. I'm very sorry. I don't know what to do. Just kidding. No, yeah, join the Discord, do the good stuff, and I will see you next time. Very, very sad goodbyes, but I must go now. And it sounds like the thunderstorm's coming. So, bye!